it's led me to so many different things about free energy and people who've been studying all of these things, going back in time, and just it really blew my mind. And it made me realize that we are much more connected to everything around us, nature being that, as we're connected with nature and materials and drinking out of different materials, there's a resonance, there's a frequency. And we've been disconnected from that. And the more we tap back into that, the quicker we heal like that. And then the quicker we grow food as well. And then we don't have to use pesticides and chemicals and these things. But it really started to make me realize that everything has been flipped. And it's all because one simple thing known as the ether was debunked, by Einstein in around 1910, even though he was questioning people about the ether, which is funny, but he debunked it. And then all of a sudden people started saying, it's not real. It doesn't exist. And it made me realize that my entire journey through electroculture in the last couple of years of learning about all these topics was all because at one person in history said it didn't exist, and then every other person after that followed. So it made me start to realize that whatever we are told, whatever you are sold, that's what it really is. But we have to question these things. And it all started with my journey where I just kept an open mind and thought, well, I mean, she told me to look at them. I'm just going to check them out and we'll go from there. And then now it's led down a series of 8 million rabbit holes, from the World's Fairs and all these things that I never would have thought I would have got to. And it was funny because I actually sent myself an email in 2018 about like the ether and all of these things. And it's funny because I was looking at my emails the other day and I realized I bought a book from that same time period. And that was just before I did an Akashic reading with this lady. So I was like, wow, do you see how it's just a circle? It's like your mind you're already on a path